lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leora and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to this special video because today is a collab and I'm collabing with my two YouTube friends, which is Nikki Raven from the Netherlands and it's Annette's Makeup Corner from the US. So we are having really a 3-continent collab sort of going on because if you don't know, I live in Israel, so I'm the Oriental thing in the collab. So anyway, we are collabing and we're doing a video, and you probably know that from the thumbnail and from the title already. YouTube made me buy it. So that was not my idea, because honestly I said to the girls, I said this is my whole collection. This is going to be a very short video for me because everything I have YouTube made me buy, because this is how I started to get into makeup. You know, everything I have is more or less influenced by one or, you know, some YouTubers. So anyway, but still I want to just show you a few things that are sticking out most, and most of them are positive, and I'm very grateful that I got influenced that way. But there are also a few things where I thought, and like, you know what I mean? So of course you know that I'm a very positive person usually, and I'm not like dragging anyone. I'm just, you know, just saying that some things are not working for everybody. So anyway, that is that. Of course, quickly before we go into this, I want to tell you a little bit about my collab partners, and of course I want to send you over to them and subscribe to them and check out their channels because they are absolutely amazing. Let's start with Nikki, because I have been talking about Nikki so many times. You probably are already all subscribed to her, but anyway, she is such a good friend now, even off YouTube. She has become a bit of like a sister to me, especially now in the last months, where we have grown like to become real friends, you know, and family, and that is so nice, because I as you know, I always thought that I'm the loneliest person on YouTube and nobody's ever gonna like me, nobody's ever gonna love me. And actually, even though we are so different, but we are so the same in so many ways, it is actually mind-blowing, and I really love her. I love her channel, and she has of course a lot of makeup content. Really, like, I think I'm the only one out of us three who also does lifestyle and like other things, but that is really because I don't really have a choice, because if I live in such a makeup desert that if I would have only makeup content, I would have one video per week, seriously, and I cannot do that. You cannot grow a channel like this, you know. So anyway, so she is of course doing makeup looks and reviewing things, and you know, giving her opinion on different makeup releases and whatever. Of course, she's also doing the new makeup releases videos, the Will I Buy It videos that also I do, and she's absolutely amazing and entertaining and just so funny. Like, usually, because she's usually puts like bloopers at the beginning of her video, I should do that too, because seriously, you guys don't know how much I'm messing up and I have to cut it out while I'm editing my videos. So I'm already starting to laugh before the intro is over, you know. So, and that is like, this is something that I so need in my life. So now to Annette. Annette started her channel after me, and she has grown so much, and she is amazing. So she lives in Las Vegas. I wish I could go there. I wish I would have known when I was in Las Vegas that Annette is there, because seriously, like, she is my girl, you know. She is also, and also of course Nikki. We are all not afraid of colors, which is not according to my look today, but I had a reason why why I have this look obviously today, but because I was actually doing another look with the Malibu palette from Nomad Cosmetics that I got for being the January Starfish, and that is the color scheme, you know. So that is but I just wanted to do more looks with it because, you know, that is the thing. So that's what we're doing. So anyway, so she has really a review channel, which is the only pure review channel out of all of us, and I so appreciate that. While that cannot be like for me, but as someone who watches her, that is super amazing, because you can really, for everything, you can go to her, seriously, because she basically, she buys a lot, and of course also by now, because she has grown so much, gets a lot of PR already, and that is really cool, because it gives her a lot of how do you say that, turnover, you know, turnover in her makeup, what she can use, what she can show. And that is super, super helpful. And she is one of those channels. She will tell you if something is not good or is not working for her. She will not be afraid to tell you. And that is amazing. And once I asked her, how do you have the courage to say that into the camera, to know that the brand is probably watching? How do you have the courage? And she says that it will also help the brand to know that something hasn't worked. And I never thought about this, you know, that it's not only helping your viewers, your the potential customers, it'll also subsequently help the brand if they want to listen to increase the quality of their formula or whatever it may be, you know. So that is really, really amazing. And I love both of them, and I highly suggest, if you don't know them yet, then please go and check them out. Of course, their channels will be in the description box down below. Okay, so once we're done here, but not before, you go please and watch their videos. And yeah, so let's go in. So the first thing I think, and this is not like a chronological order of releases or something, I'm just gonna go through whatever, you know. So first of all, maybe let's start with those recent ones, because I have made videos on most of them except this one. I have filmed with all of them. This is the Ace Beauté Paradise Collection bundle, and I saw that the first time, of course, when they got sneak peeked, and I saw Annette and Nikki talk about it in the new makeup releases videos, and then she got them, I think, from her fiance, difficult word, and she got them for her birthday, and I immediately wanted them so bad. You know, I'm not going to show you open every palette and whatever. I just show you my favorites, which is this one. This is the absolute most stunning purple dark grungy palette that I think is out there, as of right now. Really, really like it. The look I created with it was really, really beautiful. I was surprised how beautiful it was at the end of the video, you know. So I got this because I saw them on Angelica's channel. Now, she didn't like them so much, you know, but the good thing is that I had to wait a long time till they went on sale and till I could buy them. So I almost waited a year to have them, and that's a good thing. If you still want something after such a long time, then you really want it, you know. And for me, it worked. So it shows you that not everybody who says, you know, this is not working, whatever, you always have to sort of, you know, give it a grain of salt, or however one says that. Take it with a grain of salt. Sorry, English is not my mother tongue. Take it with a grain of salt, because it might work for you still, you know. Also, not everybody has the same expectations on makeup, you know. It's not only that not every formula works the same on everybody or differently on everybody, it's also people have different expectations. And maybe I have very low expectations, but I don't really think so. But this worked for me, definitely worked for me. So that is that. I might want to say right here now that Angelica has convinced me to buy a lot. So let's just continue with this, and these are almost all the certified palettes. There's only one missing now. I don't know which one what the name is. It's the one with the rosies and rosy tones and browns. I did not buy this one, but I have all of the other ones, and these were also shown on Angelica's channel. And you know, these kinds of palettes, I'm just going to show you a few because they're really, really beautiful. Formula wise, Certify is leaning, I think, a little bit more towards a drier formula, which is, it's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's just a different kind, you know. It depends how you vibe. So that is, of course, color scheme wise, they're all super, super pretty, and that is my kind of thing, you know. If you're new here and you don't know, please check out my Instagram, and then you'll see that usually I'm very colorful, even though I'm starting to appreciate neutral colors a little bit more. So beautiful. This is probably my most favorite of all of them, because blue and green is together with purple are my most favorite colors to put on my eyes. Okay, the next thing, what am I going to mention now, is probably ABH, the Norvina palettes. I have all three of them, and I don't know where I saw them featured that I wanted them. I mean, they were all over the place, so I can't really put a finger on who influenced me to buy this, but YouTube in general, you know. So definitely, and I love them to bits. The formula in those palettes is amazing. I don't regret a single dollar that I have spent for those. No, two of them I bought myself, and one was a I think what was it, a Sephora exclusive or an Ulta exclusive? I want to say Sephora. I don't remember anymore. So I couldn't get that here in the Middle East. So my best friend in America bought this for me and sent it to me so I could have all 3 of them. And I'm super, super grateful because I love them. They are so, so good. And color scheme wise, anyway, they're super, let me just make some room here. They're super beautiful. Really, really like them. Okay, another thing. These palettes, the Vault palettes from Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. Now, this is something I do not regret getting. I didn't buy them for myself, but my best friend also bought them for me. So she's a very, very good friend, you know. No, I don't regret having them because they are actually, for me, they worked well. And in general, I must say that I don't have problems with Morphe shades, with the quality or anything. I don't have like super many palettes from Morphe. Yes, there is a dot here or there, but I don't feel like it's not quality that works for me. I've created very nice looks with those palettes, and I don't know which bundle that is, because there was of course the first bundle that they had to recall or something. There was some drama going on, but I don't know. I'm like, I don't care. They work for me, so it's all good. Anyway, so that is the last one, and I think color scheme wise it's very, very nice, and I think it's nice to make a collection like this that has 4 different color schemes and 4 different palettes, and also that the palettes themselves are not super, super small, because as you maybe know, I'm not like too much into super, super small palettes. I just like it really big, you know, when it comes to that. So I don't get intimidated by big palettes. I really, really like that. And but still, I like to have the whole bundle so I can even now switch between different palettes and things like this. So for me, this was not a letdown. I like to have them. But that was definitely also a YouTube influence that made me buy it. Then the next thing is this. I got the Huda Beauty nude palettes, the nude, what's it called? Nude Obsessions? No, I think it's just nude. The nude palettes in all 3 shades, you know, the light, the medium, and the tan. No, the rich, because I loved all of them, and I saw them of course on several channels, but I saw them like when I made the decision that I wanted to have this. That was when I saw Raw Beauty Christie's video where she did a get ready with me using them, and I just fell in love with them. Like, as I told you, I'm getting more into like neutral looks a little bit, just letting myself go there, because I don't want to limit myself to just being colorful or just doing one thing. So I fell in love with those. So this is the medium one, which would probably be for me because I'm not super, super pale. But anyway, I wanted to have all of them because I also want to do like combine them. And she did a look with this, and she also showed them in the camera, and I just thought that they are so beautiful, and the quality was very, very good. I just feel like they're scented. But anyway, so anyway, that I would probably not have bought, even though I liked them when I saw them on the pictures. I probably would not have bought them if I would not have seen them close up on Raw Beauty Christie's channel, and if I would not have thought that the look was spectacular. So that was that. The next thing I also have to blame Angelica. Sorry, but yeah. It's her a lot, because she was the first YouTuber I started watching, you know. So that is Pinky Rose Cosmetics, and that is this bundle. Now I forgot how they called it. It was the Triology bundle, maybe. So that's the Obsessed palette, the 80s Baby palette, and the Exotic Peacock palette. And of course, I got drawn towards this one immediately because it is just super stunning and beautiful. And I saw the looks that Angelica did with those palettes, and I knew that I needed to have them. So I got them as a gift to, guess from whom? Hashtag besties, sweeties. I'm telling you, I have a like, you know. All right, so the next thing, let's just maybe do everything that Angelica suggested, because, you know, to not make this like super all over the place. They're the Extra Dimension blushes from MAC. So I saw them mentioned on her channel, on Angelica's channel too. I don't think I bought the same shades that she mentioned, because also we have MAC stores here, but we do not get everything, you know. So I got the shade Telling Glow and Wrapped Candy, and I think they're really nice. I like them a lot. I'm using them a lot, so I'm really grateful for that. And I also got from her recommendation the Extra Dimension Skin Finish highlighters from MAC. So this one is in Soft Frost. This one it's like a white, but it has like a purple shift to it, which you probably cannot see right now. That is a very nice one. And this one is Show Gold, which also looks really nice. That is like a light peachy shade, which also has, I think on the skin it looks also like it has a bit of a purple shift, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so that was also recommended from her, and that was really nice, and it worked for me. Now, the one thing where I absolutely have to disagree with her, and that shows you again that not everybody works the same way, you know, are these highlighters, the Super Shock highlighters from Colourpop, from the Villains collection. So I got exactly those that she mentioned, and this is Hades and Ursula, and they work, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible how they work on me. Now, I use different techniques, and I'm not a makeup application baby. I know how to do makeup, but these do not work for me. And I felt so bad about myself that I cannot make it work, but she has in her, I think in her favorites of 2019, she has mentioned them as the most, like the best highlighter that has ever come out, basically, and she wishes they would come out with more like these and whatever. And I felt like, how wrong, what's wrong with me, Leora? Like, really? And I was so glad that once when I spoke in a Get Ready With Me, I think I used them, and I was so upset because they took off my foundation. And if you don't know, because you don't see it right now, I have melasma under my foundation. I have to color correct quite a bit and have full coverage foundation to cover it all up, and they took off my foundation so you could see my melasma again underneath. I hate it. I hate them. I absolutely hate them. And I was actually very consoled after I got your feedback under that video that some of you said that it didn't work for you either. So just shows you that we are all different, you know. It might be because, of course, Angelica doesn't have melasma, and she I think she's leaning more towards using minimal foundation or like medium coverage foundation, or, you know, things like this all make a difference. So I bought this because I thought foolishly that if it works on her, it works on me, because usually we have the same preferences, but this one absolutely didn't work. Not enjoying it. I'm not decluttering it as of right now, because I really feel like I spent the money on it. I just got them a couple months ago, and I feel so bad, you know. I really do. Yeah. So one more thing that Angelica used, I don't want to say she suggested it, but she used it, and I thought, oh, okay, because we usually like the same things, I'm going to try this. So this is the Sigma eyeshadow primer in the shade, let me just check, Ignite. So I have not used that yet because I'm still using up my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which she also used to use, you know. She switched from this to this, so I'm also going to switch from this to this. Shadow Insurance, not my favorite at all. It is too dry. I don't like it. It dries down too much, I want to say. So now I'm really excited once this is finished to try this one. So that was also a suggestion from Angelica. Okay, so I think now we have covered everything that came from her. She's cost me quite some money. All right, the next thing is the You Can Be Spotlight palette, which looks like this. I have not worked with this as of right now when I'm filming this, but this is a palette that I saw on my YouTube friend's channel. Her name is My So-Called Life. Her name is Nona, of course, but the YouTube name is My So-Called Life. I'm going to leave her down in the description box too. So she worked with this on her channel in a video, and I thought, okay, let's try this. So this is a Chinese brand, and you get this really cheap. I think it's like $12 or something like this, with free shipping from China. And I figured, let's just try this. So I haven't gotten around to do it yet, but I'm actually pretty excited because I think it is a really, really beautiful palette, and I got a few other things from You Can Be too that I want to try. So that is definitely something that I got influenced, because I would not have checked out You Can Be otherwise, you know. That is definitely something that I got because I got influenced by Nona. All right, so that is that. Then there is Paulina. Paulina is a, what, Swedish? Is she Swedish or Danish? Now I don't know. Is she Danish? I think she's Swedish. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. Scandinavian. She's Scandinavian, and she collabed with Blush Tribe in, I want to say, January 2019. I'm not 100% sure now. So she came out with her whole with her own palette in collaboration with Blush Tribe, and that is how it looks. And I was definitely buying this to support her, and of course because the palette is very, very pretty, but also to support her and because I was super, super happy for her that at that point I think she had 6,000 subscribers and Blush Tribe collaborated with her, and I was just like, just for that I want to also support Blush Tribe, because collaborating with a small creator, that is amazing, you know, on a palette, and not just like a brush or a lipstick, you know, it's like a palette, and that was amazing. So I definitely bought this because I saw it on Paulina's channel. Then the next thing that is, wow, now I'm gonna go back to Angelica. I overlooked that before. This is Kaleidos makeup, and these are the last two palettes from the Futurism collection. Yeah, so we have here the We Are Neon. It's always hard for me to say this, I don't know. So this is how it looks. I saw her, she got that of course in PR before it released, and she did a swatch video. It was on a Friday. I know that, like, because I was cooking for Shabbat, and I saw this, and this one is the other one, and she did a swatch video on those, and I immediately set my alarm for the release date, which was I think 1.5 weeks later, and I went on like a minute after the release time and bought them, because I just thought, like, really, it was super beautiful, and they also have amazing quality, so I really, really like that. Then I want to go two more things that I saw on my collab partners channels. Now, one I'm definitely sure, the other one I'm not 100% sure, but this one I saw on Nikki's channel. This is the avocado palette from, or Tasty Avocado palette, whatever it's called, from Makeup Revolution. I saw this on Nikki's channel, and I definitely bought this because of her. Thank you, Nikki. Actually, it is a very nice palette. I have done a first impression video with this one, and the look came out stunning. I did a super winged out cut crease with this one, and it just goes to show you, you cannot underestimate the cheaper brands, you know, you gotta give them a chance. So that is a very, very nice palette. I like it. I have not been working too much with it ever since. Go figure. But there is a lot of stuff on the way, you know, all the time. So yeah. And this one, I'm not 100% sure if I saw it on Nikki's channel. It could be, or maybe not. Maybe I just saw it in the new makeup releases videos, and I decided to buy it because it's blues, you know, and I really, really liked it. It's really, really pretty. I also did a super stunning look with this one on video, so don't regret it. Then one of the things that I bought because of Nikki that I don't have yet is the Nomad palette from Juvia's Place. So I'm gonna put a picture here. So if you just know me a tiny little bit, you think that that is not really you, Leora, really. But as I told you, I'm getting more into different, like, I'm letting myself go to different places, and I saw her using this palette just recently on her channel, and she did amazing looks with this. Also, I think in combination with other palettes, and I knew that I needed to have it. So thank you, Nikki. So I was waiting for the next sale that Juvia's Place has, and some time ago they had another 40% off sale, and that is when I bought it together with some other things from Juvia's Place. Okay, so that is that. Then going to Annette. So Annette also made me buy something, and of course she has a lot of stuff on her channel that I still want to buy. For example, she just showed us the cake palette from Glamlight, and you know probably that I have a bit of a problem with food related releases because I have a background of an eating disorder, and it just triggers me. But I have made a decision to just try to relax about it and just, you know, face my fears and get over it. You know, it sounds like you cannot just get over something like this. But it's hard, but I want to conquer this, you know. Now, she had this video up about this cake palette, and because I thought if I buy from Glamlight, I'm going to buy something that is not food related, because the older palettes, or some of the older palettes, are not food related, you know. So I wanted to first of all buy another palette. Now, I saw the video that she did with that palette, with the cake palette, and the look came out stunning, and her review of it, her opinion of it was also very, very good. So I kind of feel like I need that palette now. You know what I mean? All right. So the other thing that she definitely made me buy, and that palette now that I just spoke about, is just one example of a lot of things that I have on my list that I want to have. So just saying, okay? So, but one thing that she actually made me buy, and that is now already quite some time ago, where she used these neon pigments from Glamlight. So I think in her look, she used the green one, and she used it as an inner corner highlight, and it was popping. It was absolutely popping. And I went on, and Glamlight had sales going on, and these were also on sale, so I got myself 5. I got myself the pink, the whatever it's called, hibiscus berry one, then the green one, of course, the yellow one, and also the orange one. So they have more. I just, you know, narrowed it down a little bit because I don't think that I'm going to use it that much. I used it once also, I think the green one, or did I do a combination? I don't know. I don't remember anymore. It's quite some time ago. The video never got published because I stopped filming in the middle of the look because it looked like crap. And I couldn't fix it. And I felt like I'm not, like, I can't. So I took off everything that I had already applied and did a whole other look because I was so thrown off by this. I just couldn't handle it. I don't know what it was, why I couldn't make it work, because I saw her making it work. I couldn't make it work. For me, like, the first layer was good, but then when I tried to build it up, everything started to like crumble off my eyelids, and yeah, so I couldn't have that, you know. So I took everything off and did a totally different look. Didn't film it, just did makeup for myself, which I'm trying to do, you know, as much as I can, because I don't want this to turn into a chore. I still want to enjoy it, and I still want to, like, not lose my creativity and burn out or something. So anyway, I really, really thought that this is gonna work for me. As of right now, it's not. I have not gone back to them though. I have to say that and be like totally honest here. I should go back to them maybe on a day when I don't have any pressure or something and I'm not filming, and try them again, because it's a shame, you know. These are my most poppin' neons and I really want to use them. I just don't really know what's happening. So that was something that I sort of regret a little bit, but I sort of feel like I have to give it another chance. So I think I went through everything. I could go on and on, because basically everything I have is influenced by YouTube, but I just wanted to sort of pick out a few things, and I hope that was a little bit entertaining for you. I certainly always enjoy talking about makeup, so that was a good opportunity to do so. So anyway, if you did like the video, then of course give it a like, and if you're new here, then please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, and also go over to the other channels and check them out and subscribe to them if you're not already subscribed, because usually because I'm so small all my subscribers come from other channels, you know, whatever. So but if you're not, then go ahead and check them out, because they're really, really awesome people. And I'll see you here next time for my next video. I hope you enjoyed yourself here and had a good time in my friend zone, and I'll see you here next time. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.